Hey guys, welcome to Kitchen Talk with Granna. I hope everybody's having a great day out there today. I am having a great day. Just trying to get back into the routine of things. I'm still kind of work everything out and get into this routine. Last week, I failed you guys. I only brought y'all 2 videos. We only had, 2 conversations, but I'm trying to get back on board, get everything back the way it was. I've been working on some things, so that's been kind of throwing me off just a little bit. But let's go ahead on and jump off into one of the conversations that we're going to talk about this week and, see what you guys think about it and what's your opinion on it. Okay. A couple of weeks ago, I think it was like right around after Christmas, there was an incident that happened up in New York at this hotel. I don't know if you guys seen it. Of course, it made the national news and it's been talked about several times. I've seen it popping up on different social media and things like that. But we're gonna call her Karen because she refused to give her identity. But Karen apparently lost her phone, and she was staying at this hotel, and there was also this father and son staying at the hotel too. So she said before she approached the father and son that she had also asked someone else to empty their pockets to see if they had her cell phone that she lost. She was going around supposedly questioning people about her cell phone and all this and that. So when the father, which is Keon Harrison, and his son, Keon Jr., came down the lobby that morning for breakfast, she approached the son, and very aggressively, from what I saw on the video, she approached him like, accusing him of stealing her phone. And, from that point, from what I could see on the video, she was basically attacking him. She was attacking this young kid. He's like 14 years old, and screaming at him and just accusing him of taking her phone. And she was just irate, just acting, she was just going off. And so, of course, the father, stepped in to try to protect his son and, letting her know, my son doesn't have your phone. And, and they went back and forward, and she proceeded to try to get to the son and all this kind of stuff. And I was really, kind of looking at that video, and I was kind of questioning myself, asking myself the question, why is the staff allowing her to go around from customers or guests to guests, and questioning them about this phone? How would she even come to the conclusion that someone in that hotel had taken her phone, and especially if they have not been, around her or, in her vicinity, or any of that in her surrounding, her little bubble? How would she think they had taken their phone? She never stated, or it never said that, from what I saw, that she had been around this father and son prior to her noticing that she had lost her phone. It never said that they had been in contact with each other. So what make her assume that, they had taken their phone? That was just one of the questions that I was asking myself. And then I was just saying, why are the hotel employees allowing her to do this? Okay, if you go up to the desk and you report your phone is missing, then that doesn't automatically give you the right to start questioning every guest in the hotel. Because, it could have went way left. It could have went a whole lot further. Even the person that she said she approached before she approached the Harrison about the phone, they could have just smacked her in her face or, went off on her. You don't come up to me accusing me, talking about, empty my pockets, who are you? You're not going to ask me to empty my pocket and accusing me of doing something. You're not a police. Who are you? So I was just kind of questioning and puzzled about that, but, of course, later on, it comes to find out that this lady, that she will not identify herself, had left her phone in the Uber, and the Uber driver had brought it back. So that's why, I'm saying, I just don't get this whole story of how she even came to any of these conclusions. are accusing people of doing something, and then it turns out that you lost your own phone. You lost your phone, you left it in the Uber driver. And just fortunate enough, this Uber had a heart to bring this phone back to the hotel, you know, after he had dropped you off, because they didn't even have to do that. They didn't even have to return that phone. You know, it's just so many ungrateful things that this lady did, you know, so many disrespectful things that she did. And, you know, it just doesn't make any sense to me, you know. I mean, when she asked the other gentleman earlier to empty his pocket, she didn't attack him, or it didn't say. They didn't have that part on film. But you go after this child. I don't care if he's 15, 14, 8, 9. He's still a child. And you go after him and approach him, you know, without talking to his parent that was there first. What do you think the parent gonna do? How do you think the parent's gonna react? Because I would have reacted the same way. I'd have been like, hold up. Don't approach my child like that. What is going on? You talk to me. What is going on? You know, that's the way I would have, you know, approached the situation. But, you know, of course, you know, a lot of people saying that it's racial, just like the incident that happened last year back at the park with the bird watching and all that, how some white females feel like they have the privilege to just say whatever the hell they want to say to other people, and especially to black people. They can just say what they want to say, and they're not supposed to get no type of response from it. Like, you're supposed to just take it. They just go off on you, or accuse you of something, or threaten you, and you're supposed to just sit back and take it, you know. It's not right. And these days, it's not going to go down that way. People are not going to just let you get away with that, you know, but it's just not right. I didn't understand it, you know. And then, you know, after all this happened, you know, she going to come back, and let me see, what did she say? She going to come back after all this happened, and only thing she had to say was that she's not a racial person, and, you know, never really apologizing or taking responsibility. And like you said, she still wouldn't identify herself. Okay, like I said, she never apologized. She never said she was wrong for attacking this young man, this young child, or even being verbally abusive to him and his father. She wouldn't identify herself or anything like that. I mean, that's a problem, you know. When you're called out for doing wrong, then you need to own up to it. It's on video. You was wrong. You was totally wrong for approaching this young child and his father, being verbally abusive, being threatening, and then you want to make it look like they was threatening you, talking about they attacked you when the father was trying to get you off of his son. You know, it's just like they never want to own, you know, take that ownership of when they're wrong, because they don't feel like they're wrong. They never feel like that what they did is wrong. And I don't get that, how that continually to happen, you know. I don't understand it, because I'm telling you, if the shoe was on the other foot, it would have been some charges. You know, she should have been charged with assault, something like that, because if that would have been a black or any other race, if that would have been another race approaching a white child or their parents, accusing them and putting hands on them, actually putting their hands on them, and using these threatening words and all this, then that person would have been charged with assault. They would have called the police in there, and they would have kept them there. I mean, the police was called from what I read on social media, but she had already left the scene. Of course, she had. But you know, you have to flip the script on some of these things, and you have to look at these things from another point of view. You have to look at them through someone else's eyes, because if all this that went down with this unidentified woman that we're calling Karen Doe, would have been on the other side of that, if Mr. Harrell had attacked her and accused her of the things that she did, he would have been handcuffed and taken out of there. His son, they would have even taken his son out of there. You know, they would have handcuffed that. So I don't get it. You know, things never change as much as you want to believe that they have changed. And here we are in 2021, going into 2021 when this happened a couple of days before. And, you know, incidents like that still kind of like, you know, get kind of swept under the rug a little bit because no one is seeming to have being able to hold her accountable. And they're saying that they don't know who she is. They can absolutely get who she is. The police could have got her name and information from the hotel. You know, I understand the Privacy Act and all that, and I understand the employees can't just give it to any willy-dilly or whoever. You know, they couldn't have given it to Keon Harrison or, you know, or anyone in his party, but the police could get her information. They could easily get her information from them and contact this woman and hold her accountable. You know, I don't get it. You know, you say you can't find her or you don't have her information. It's right there. It's right there. She checked into this hotel. That she had to put down her information in this hotel. And once the police got there and they described what had happened to them and gave their report on what had happened, they could have easily went over there or even came back with a warrant or something to get this information about her so that they could contact her and hold her accountable. So I don't know. I don't know what the outcome of this is going to be. I know the Keon Harrison mother was on social media and she was talking about how it affected her son and what she thought about it. You know, of course, his father, Keon Sr., talked about it and, you know, put out there, even when he was talking to social media, he was saying, you know, let's wait till we get everything, wait till the investigation is done, let's wait. You know, he was still, you know, open to waiting to see what was going to happen and what the police is going to do. You know, it's just, it just doesn't make any sense that things like this continue to go on and they continue to get away with it. Because I know if I was up into a hotel and I misplaced my phone or lost my phone and I approach someone and start going off and accusing them, especially when I have not been around them. And that's what I just don't get. How can you accuse people of something that you have not been around and they have not been in your bubble? They coming down. It never said once in the reports that they had seen each other prior to this incident in the hotel or any other time throughout that stay that they was there, that she was there and Mr. Harrison and his son was there. They never said that they had interacted in any kind of way. So if they had not interacted in any kind of way, how could she just come to that conclusion and start questioning everybody? It doesn't make any sense. We'll see what happened. We'll probably talk about it again. You know, I'll try to keep up on it and come back to you guys. But what you think about it? How do you see it? I see it as just wrong. It was just wrong. And she need to be held accountable. That's the way I see it. Okay. All right. Well, that was just a little something Granna wanted to throw out there at you guys to get this week started off and everything. You know, as you go by your day, make sure you're still wearing your mask. Make sure you're doing your social distance. You got your hand sanitizer and all that. And make sure that you're just being kind to everybody you come in contact with. But don't forget to go back now. Go on back, or right now before you get off of there, go ahead on down there and share my video with your family and friends. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if this is the first time you're checking out Kitchen Talk with Granna. And just stay tuned because I got some new things coming for you, okay? All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to catch you next time around.